What's up, guys? Welcome to another random record review. You know the drill. I close my eyes and I pick any record in my collection. So I think I'm gonna go deep this way. We're gonna see what we get. Already made my decision. Let's see what it is. I'm gonna feel around. Corner's a little bit messed up. Corner's a little bit messed up in the way it feels like it's a Beatles album. I'll give you that. I'm gonna guess with some of the Beatles albums I have probably A Hard Day's Night. Oh, it's Revolver. Okay. Okay. Revolver. Now, this was so ahead of its time when it came out. Not many people had heard some of the stuff that the Beatles did on this album. It was experimental. It was the Beatles kind of getting into the more psychedelic kind of music that they were putting out in the mid to late 60s, really. Now, my favorite songs on this album are... It's just a great album, man. Taxman, Dr. Robert, She Said, I mean, Eleanor Rigby. It's just such a great album. I'm going to say Yellow Submarine is on this album. So, I want to say Yellow Submarine. So, I've heard it just so many times it gets old. It gets old. It's hard to listen to Yellow Submarine for the most part. I've just heard it so many times. And I have that album itself. I'm sorry, I got a text message and it's kind of important. So I've heard Yellow Submarine so many times, it's just hard for me to listen to it. Now obviously I'm not gonna skip the song when I listen to Revolver, but I'm not going to really just like, if I have a Beatles playlist or something like that, I'm not gonna have Yellow Submarine in the playlist. I've just heard it so many times. It's old and it played so much. I don't know. Anyway, it's annoying. It gets annoying at times. Eleanor Rigby, though, which I know I have... Is it? No, where is it? I don't have a 45, but I have the cover from the 45, which I think has Yellow Submarine and Eleanor Rigby on it. Ignore the mess in my room, by the way. I've been rearranging like everything in here. I don't know where it is, but it's a 45 RPM cover that has... Anyway, so I'm going to do the rating on this. I'm going to say, just because it has Yellow Submarine on it, and I'm not a big fan of Good Day Sunshine either, I'd give it a 9.7 out of 10. It's just great, and kind of that transition from just kind of like the poppy, poppy Beatles music to the more sophisticated psychedelic stuff that would lead to albums like Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which would lead to albums like Their Satanic Majesty's Request, which these two, I think, just changed like music. They're amazing albums. But I'm gonna set this aside. Revolver, 9.7 out of 10 on this album. It's an incredible album. Absolutely love this album. Again, Yellow Submarine and Good Day Sunshine, not a big fan of those. But other than that, all of these songs are amazing and I love them. It's a great album. So if you want to listen to Beatles, listen to this album. This is a great one to listen to.